Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So today we will be doing a flip through of this deck, the Tarot de Maria Celia. So this is made by a Filipino creator, by Leonard Narciso. And it is inspired by Marseille-style woodcut decks. Tarot de Maria Celia blends faux vintage elements with modern illustration techniques. And these are the backs. It is a US Games pinned deck. Oops. Of course, it has this little white book. And just goes with, it has an introduction and then the card meanings. And let's see if there's some spreads. Nope, there are no spreads in this little white book. Now let's take a look at the cards. So you have some extra cards, and you'll notice that the cards look aged. It has this aged look to it, making it look more vintage, and I like the effect that Leonard Narciso did for this for these cards. And the cardstock is not that glossy, but it does reflect the light a bit. Size-wise, this is how it compares to a standard tarot size. So it is much shorter but a little bit narrower. Okay. And these are the backs. These are the backs of the cards, and they are not reversible, but probably won't be noticeable for those that use reversals or shuffle in reversals. Now, oh no, I put it out of order. Here you go. Okay, so this is inspired, a Marseille-inspired deck. So we'll probably just do a really quick flip through of this because, as you know, Marseille-style decks are pip decks. So the scenes, the minors are not illustrated. So mostly you just have the major arcana. And it has the French names at the bottom and of the Roman numerals at the top. The colors, they are not as bright. Because I think because of the style that it makes it look aged. Oops. They're not as bright, but it's an interesting color. This is an interesting death card, which isn't numbered or named. As always, feel free to slow down, speed up, or pause if you want to take a closer look at the cards. Then we'll move on. What is Limat? I have to look that up later. But then moving on to the ones who... Oh, the aces. All of the aces first. The wands. Two of cups. Sorry. Two of swords. Two of pentacles. So I think how you distinguish the wands or the batons from the swords is that the swords will be curved, and the staves, the wands, the batons will be straight. Yeah. So I don't really read Marseille, or I don't use Marseille decks much. I have one that's also Marseille inspired, the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition, but I haven't really used it that much. And for this deck, I just wanted to have it in my collection. One, because it's a Filipino creator. Two is that eventually when I do pick up Marseille in the future, or start learning it, or start reading with pip decks, I do want to have this particular deck handy. And lastly, I do like tin decks because they are easy to store. They don't take up a lot of space. They, you know, you can bring them anywhere because they are well protected by the tin. The 9 though. It's instead of an I and an X, it's a V and 4 I's, which is not sure if that is a printing error or if that is how it is. Yeah, and then you have here the courts. So the valets would be the pages, and then the cavaliers would be the knights. And then reign would be the queen. And Roy would be king. As we usually do, I zoomed out just so you can see how this shuffles. And as expected, US Games cardstock, the size and all that, I don't have any issues shuffling this deck. Oops. And one more time. Oh. One of the cards flew out. Okay. Side shuffling. Also no issues. And then let's read for the 10 of discs, pentacles, 10 of discs, or the 10 of pentacles. Let's see how it is worded here. Okay. Okay, so in the little white book, you first have a meaning of the tens. So it's significant. So they signify the end and culmination of the cycle, a time to reap the rewards of the cycle, and to look back and meditate upon the lessons learned. Then for the 10 of... Okay, so before we go with the meaning, I just wanted to show here, it does have a guide. So to make things easier to remember, here is a simplified chart. So this is the baton, so it can be the states or the one suit, fire, creative, and the keyword associated with that. And then you have the cups, the swords, and the coins. Because I was trying to find it earlier, the pentacles are discs, but I didn't find it. And it also says here the Roman numerals. So the numbering on the deck follows an older traditional additive approach, which I noticed when we were looking at the 9s earlier. Anyway, so taking a look at the 10 of discs, you have here financial wealth, riches, material properties and assets, inheritance, and even dowry. Financial gain, social advancement, consolidation of wealth, establishment of power, and also refers to the physical home, the house or its locale, the place of one's ancestry. It could also mean snobbishness or not being able to look beyond the physical material. Okay, so that is what it says in the little white book. So if you're interested in picking up a Marseille style deck and you are drawn to this particular art style and this aged look, then you should consider checking the Tarot de Maria Celia by Leonard Narciso. I got this from Amazon, so it's readily available. It is a mass market deck, so you can also check if you are interested in this deck. If you like this video, please don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos at least once a week. And I'll see you again next time. Bye!